YouTube is happening. It is Saturday, August 30th. We're talking baseball today. We got 15 games on the slate, and we got to move fast because it's Saturday morning. I got things planned. College football's happening this morning. I'd be damned if I miss game day today because I usually try to catch it, but I'm making sure I catch it today. There's, you know why, you watch football. So, but yeah, we got our early sports day happening. So we need to get through these 15 games. No pitcher in this game, huh? Interesting. So we're going to break these down. Go through the stats, props, everything we always do. Here's a recap of the plays we took yesterday. You see that right there. You see it. Cool. We're moving on. So it wasn't the best day. You're going to have days like that. So other than that, if you want the plays for every single sport out there, or you just want access to the spreadsheet so you can do your own research, or you just want a list of type plays because you don't want to hear me babble for 45 minutes, check out the HQ. Simple as that. So easy peasy. So enough of that. We have 15 games. Let's go ahead and jump to that first one right now. Now I love today. So this is like one of the best sports days of the year for me. It's the first week one Saturday college football. You got baseball full swing. It is in the last month, which is a little but still there's plenty of value out there. We got WNBA. There's just so many games that the odds makers can't keep up. So they're a little spread thin, which is good for us because sometimes they don't give us the best lines, which is just, love that. Moving to the first game was Milwaukee in Toronto. Currently, Toronto slight favorite with an 8.5. We pop over to the spreadsheet. We look at the numbers. It's indoors, so no weather, obviously. You see a lot of green, a lot of yellow. 8.5 over would make kind of sense. They're not striking out. They don't do that. Let's go ahead and look at who is pitching in this one today. This is Outlier. Link in the pin comment. If there was ever a time to get a free week, it's now because you got college football, you got NFL starting in 5 days, you got WNBA happening, NBA and NHL will be happening soon as well. So yeah, good time to go check it out. It's worth it. You see, I use it every day, every single day in these videos. So put that game on this game, and the first game is at 3:07. So we get to get a few hours of football even before the first baseball comes out. So Pudisa versus Gulsman. All right, so we want earn runs for both of them because we're not going to be looking at strikeouts for either one of these two. Both teams are just too good at not striking out. So Gulsman is at 2.8. I swear every time this man pitches, I feel like he could blow it for like 5, even though he does pretty well in the last 10. It's just I have PTSD or something because every time back here, I feel like I bet him he'd do great and then be pop. It just I don't know. So you see what he's done. He's up 2.8, which is a little bit closer to average. Producers at 2.4. They're about the same. No real big difference there. Bullpen v bullpen. Come on down. Goldsman versus Milwaukee. There's a home run for Vaughn and 9 at bats. He's 3 for 9 with a home run. Other than that, nothing really stands out. There's righties, Toronto versus righties, and Pittsburgh versus Toronto. There's a home run and 3 at bats. Not nothing there. So let's go look at the HR and see if maybe somebody who's hot. Who's hot, who's not? That's the main question. Let's check out HRs and see. Oh, that's a lot of green. Damn. All right, that is a lot of green. That is 5, 6 HRs. That is 10 HRs, and they're all. I mean, some of these are probably 2.5, 1.5, but still, that's a lot of damn people. So let's go to the bottom. All right, so we got Terang, we got Yelich, we got Kirk, we got Collins, we got Bo, we got Jurio. Been a mess he's been here. We got Contreras, we got Durbin, we got. Everybody is at 1.5 except Bo does have a 2.5 line as well. So 9 different HRR dudes out of 18 potential batters. Yeah, we're probably taking over because both pitches are average. So, but we'll still look at these. We'll click through these real quick. Terang's rocking a 3-2, pretty good last 5. 2-way for Yelich, 2-way for Alejandro. Isaac's at 2.6. Bo's at 3, so 2.5 or 1.5, depends on what numbers you want. 2.5 plus shoes, maybe worth the chase. Is it worth the squeeze? We don't know. 2.4 for Churio. Who else we got? Contreras. There's so many, dude. 3.4, 3.4, half. But you're on a 3. Are you just not playing? Like what? And Bo again, obviously. So yeah, we're gonna keep it simple. Between all the dudes that are hot plus the numbers and the average pitching, I gotta go over 8.5. That's my play. Next. Moving on, game 2, Tampa and Washington. Washington's on a 6-game losing streak. Good to know. Tampa is slightly favored, 9s are total. We know that. We come to the spreadsheet, we look at our numbers. It's not looking good. A little bit of relish, a lot of mustard catch up. It slightly leans Tampa because more logos. You can see Washington struggle, hence the 6-game losing streak. Nothing crazy there. Let's go to ye old, what's weather? 5 miles an hour, 77, nothing crazy there. So let's go over to the props and see who we got on this end. Get rid of YouTube, change this over. Rays and Nats, and currently we got Jake Irvin versus Pepio. Irvin earned runs is 100% on 2.5 and 5.5 hits. 6-10. Wow. Tampa's 7th in hits. If you didn't see that, they are actually hitting the ball quite well recently. So Jake Irvin hits. Come here. I want that. Can I have that, please? Let's see. Let's open this up. Take a look. See, Jake Irvin, 7.4, 5.5. He's 170. Obviously, you probably got to take the other alt line, which is 6.5. The real line, 6.5. There we go. Still 6.5, 7.4, and a 6.5. I like that. I like that a lot because they tend to recently. How's he done all season? He can pop for like that. What's your earned runs looking like? How bad are they? Ooh, 3.7 and 4.6. Okay, we're just gonna stick with earned runs because you were just you were woeful. That's how you ain't even good. You're just bad. All right. Okay. Yeah. I need to open up the who's the other pitcher? I need Pepio. Pepio, come here. Come here. Come here, Pep. Put some pep in your step. We'll see. Earned runs. You were at 3.4 as well. What the hell? We are at at 8 overall combined. What's our total? 9. Somebody's going to get popped. I don't know which one. Somebody is. I got to go over. I was going to take one of these to fade them, but why? Well, I can just take both. We'll go look at the bats first before we make that decision because we got to see how they're doing. So there's a home run here for Milo versus Irvin. We got righties for Tampa. Tampa likes righties because they suck against lefties. That's just it. Washington versus righties. Pepio versus a whole lot of nothing versus Bell. Let's go up here. Change this over to this. Who's popping off? Okay, we have a couple Tampa HRs, and that's it. No Washington in sight, except for maybe Abrams down here and somebody I never heard of. All right, cool. Let's see. Diaz at 2.4, good deal. And Mangum, is it? Yeah. Huh. What do we want to do? Both pitchers are just not good. Not good at all. Pevio really, it was one game. He's gotten better, but you can see, or I almost just want to say Tampa money line. It's 132. They got the couple bats. Everything's leaning their way a little bit. Pitchers a little bit better. They both cheeks, but and then Washington 6 game. We'll just say Tampa money line. We'll keep it real simple today. Nothing crazy. We'll just fall, cautious be very cautious. Tampa to win the game. That's all I care about. Next. All right, moving on from Washington, we're going to Boston and Pittsburgh. Let's see. Pittsburgh won the game. Yes, Skeen's got a little bit of run support finally. Look at that. Amazing times indeed. Boston 156, 9 is our total. We go to our spreadsheet, look at our numbers, and both offenses overall are struggling. Pittsburgh is doing good at getting people on base, but they can't really get them home. They had 4 runs yesterday. They should be having 5 or 6 with these numbers right here, but no, they're just not. Same with Boston. They're straining people too, so this could be a potential high-scoring game if they can get the dudes home, but they apparently can't do that very well right now. Dustin May versus Oviedo is however you say that, is the pitchers. Neither one's striking out much, so we go straight to earned runs. We got to take a look at these. You have pitched in 3. You started 3 games this year. You probably pitched in more, but I know you're probably a reliever overall. And then May is at 2.8. Ugh, not the best. Let's go matchup. Let's take a look. Pittsburgh, there's your bullpens. Come on down. May versus Pitt. Not much there. Versus righties. Nothing stands out. Boston versus righties. Johan, you can see the stuff there. There is a home run down here for Yoshida, but that's it. Nothing stands out in this one. I don't like this one. They're too close right now. And Pittsburgh already won yesterday, so it's like, this is one of those ones, weird series that all of a sudden Pittsburgh sweeps, and it's like, what? Really? Boston? What are you doing? So we got Pham, we got McCutchen, we got Hamilton, and we got Roman. Might just say Roman. Roman's been crushing. Let's see, 2.4 for Pham, 2.8, 3.2. 3.4. Okay, it just gets higher and higher. Yeah, I might have say Roman because Roman's been a nasty 3.1. It's 150. I mean, yeah, he's been good. Let's just, you know what? I don't know who's going to win the game. I don't like an over and under. So if I'm going to pass, I would pass. But Roman's been crushing. He's at 3.1 on a 1.5. That's more than double. I'll take Roman. So we're going to go Roman over 1.5 HR. Why not? Do that. Next. Slide on to the Mets in Miami. 163 Mets, 7.5 is our total spreadsheet. Look at the numbers. Clearly number 1 offense in the Mets because how many runs they put up yesterday? Exactly, it was 19 of them. Yeah, 2 days ago you have Philly popping off for like 19. Yesterday you had the Mets for 19. So it's easy to be number 1. You can't score that many damn runs. Clearly the Mets are hot offensively. We go to the props. We got to look at pitchers, see who the victim's going to be in this one today. So Mets right there, get rid of that and load it up. It's going to be Cabrera strikeouts is 100%. Mets are 6 strikeouts. Peterson, let's go look at earned runs on both. I'm probably just sticking with the Mets team total until they show me they can't do it. So just give me, I'll scrap that. So we got Peterson earned runs at 3. That's a little bit below average because 2.5 is about average now. Strikeouts, pretty good. Pretty nasty stuff. You really like striking out Atlanta players, huh? That's 11 and 10 in your 2 Atlanta games. Have you faced the Mets? Ooh, that was last year though. That was last year. This year, you've been pretty good overall. What's your earn runs looking like? Okay. Atlanta, you own Atlanta. That's as simple as that. So, but other than that, they might. Okay, so matchup. Boop, boop. All right, come on down. Peterson versus Miami. There's a couple home runs here and there. Versus lefties, you see the numbers. Versus Mets versus righties, and Cabrera versus the Mets. There's a home run there, and that's three home runs for Polar Bear and 14 at bats. It's pretty good, I'd say. 1.2. So Alonso might be just a single play HR in this one. Let's take a look at that and see what we see. Change you to you, and look who's first on the list. The guy who has 3 home runs and 14 at bats. Yeah, please and thank you. And then we got a lot of green. Look at all this damn green. All these hits. So you can do a hit parlay. We'll just everybody get a hit and see how that works. You got what, another 8? Yeah. Open up all these two. So yeah, Marcy, you got Vientos, you got Louis, you got Soto, you got Lindor, you got Taylor. This is all Mets too. It's literally nothing but Mets. Hello, Mets team total. Let's see. 5 in the last 5. Yeah, you're at 120. Yeah, with your history. Yeah. Alonso over 1.5 HR. You're going to be a play. Sorry. Straight up single play. I don't need anybody else. I don't need you. I don't need you. I kind of want to take the Mets again anyways, because when you're this hot, it's all Mets, except for like one, right? No, it's literally all Mets. Yeah, that's ridiculous. All right, come back over here. Let's go look at Mets team total. They're averaging 7.9. If we can get like a 5, I'm down. Let's go. Let's see team props. Mets runs. Mets runs over 4.5 is plus 106. I like that. I think I'm taking that. I'm already taking Alonso. So yeah, the Mets, the Marlins pitcher is pretty good, sure. But have you seen their bats? They are on fire. I don't care what pitcher you're facing, an offense like this. Good luck. They're batting 320, and this wasn't just yesterday's explosion. This is as the last 10 games they have been batting 320 as a team. You know how hard that is to do? Yeah, 7-9, they're crushing. Yeah, I will take the Mets. NYM TT over. You're giving me 4.5 at plus 106. I'm nervous now, but I'm still going to pay to find out. Give me team total 4.5. Give me Alonso. Polar Bear 1.5. HR next. Next game for the Mets, we got Philadelphia and Atlanta. Ooh, Atlanta. Philly's offense has been quite hot as well, but not like the Mets have been recently. Currently, we have a 133 Philly with a 7.5. We popped the spreadsheet, look at our numbers, and both top 6 offenses were combining for 11.3. What's our total? 7.5. Already leaning over. Already leaning over. Let's go look at the props, shall we? Let's see who we got. Get rid of you and change you over to you. And we got Sanchez versus Chris Sale. Oh, wow. All right. Let's just grab both because Chris Sale, huh? Man, it's been a minute since we've seen Chris Sale pitch. My God. I forgot he was on the team because he'd been gone since June. And we are almost literally September's in 2 days. So, all right. Welcome back, Mr. Sale. How have you been doing? You pitched in June. I mean, these are strikeouts. You were obviously a monster. You're still a beast. Earned runs. How are you? Of course. Of course. But he's been gone. Does he come back and jump right back into this form? Probably a little bit of it, but not too much. 7 strikeouts against Philly, who's third in strikeouts? Absolutely not. And Sanchez, his hits allowed, earned runs, is at 2.4. I can see him giving up his usual 2 to 3 runs, or maybe even 5 or 6, basically. The Mets got to him, obviously. If the Mets got to him, the Braves can get to him too, I'm sure. And you can see Chris Sale giving up 3 or 4 in his first game back against the Phillies. Absolutely, because the matchup, you can see they face each other a ton. So Sanchez versus Braves, there you go. Look at all the bats, look at the numbers. The Braves do well against Sanchez. That's what you can tell from that easily. Versus lefties, you can see how the Braves do. Philly versus lefties themselves. And for Sale, some of the Phillies do. Like Schwarber has a couple home runs, and then some are just struggling. Like Sosa's 1 for 9. So I would lean, if I had to lean anything, probably lean Atlanta, but I'm leaning the over actually. So based on all that, wait. Almost forgot. Gotta look at this. Ooh, there's not that many. Provar's on here. Nacho, Alec, Olson, Harper, and Harper hits. Okay, so, all right. So Jerkson's on here at 3.2. He's been doing quite well. Nacho, 0.8. What are you doing? Alec is that's 2.8, and 3.2 for Harper. So Harper's doing well. So I almost want to take the over. But I know we got two really good pitchers, but 7.5. The both bats are pretty hot overall. It's team numbers. 7.5 so low though. I don't see Sale coming back in, just jumping right back into his dominance. I think he needs at least a game or two to get back into it. I could be wrong, but I'm taking the over 7.5. Next. All right, moving on from Philadelphia, we're going to Cincinnati and St. Louis. Currently, it is Cincy 133 with 8.5 total. We go to our spreadsheet, we load them up, and whoa, get your hot dogs. There is ketchup and mustard galore. That's a lot of red. Between both teams, that is just a lot of red. I don't like this. This is instantly screaming pass in my mind. But you know what? That's what we do. We show everything before we pass. So get rid of this and this. Change this over. First pass of the day. That's what we're playing so far, unless something changes my mind. We got to look at Abbott and McGreevy. That's our pitchers. Let's go ahead and just grab strikeouts right quick. Just to humor us. Last 3 games pretty good, but you were bad back here, so I don't trust that. What's your earned run? 3, you're below average, because 3 is below average now. 2.5 is where I think average is. You are at about average, so. And then you were at 4.2, so I don't like either one of you really to do anything. Bullpen, come on down. Abbott versus St. Louis historically. There's a couple home runs versus lefties. That's what St. Louis does. Cincy versus righties, and McGreevy versus Cincy. Yeah, nothing about this game is enticing me. There's not even a single green HR of anything. Not a hit, not a run, not an RBI, nothing. Yeah, that tells you everything you need to know. I'm passing on this one. Next. All right, let's keep going. Cincy to Houston versus Angels. Currently, Houston 138, 9 is our total. We come over here, get your hot dogs out. We got another hot dog to fill. Oh my God. This is just as bad, if not even worse. All right. Don't bet on bad games. I'm telling you, just leave them alone. You don't even have to do it. So no one says you have to bet them. There's so many other games that are good. So unless you want to bet unders, and the last pitchers were just like, if we had like you gave me Chris Sale and Sanchez versus any of these 2 games, I would have took the under. But McGreevy and Abbott, no, they're not the pitchers I want to take unders with. We'll see what these look like. Houston, and I don't like Houston pitchers because I think they all need to be investigated because they do some shenanigans out there. Like Arrighetti is definitely a strikeout dude. He struck out 13 once because I bet it. And then I bet if I look at his strikeouts, look at this, 0 over 6.5. Dude has the ability. We know this. So I question things. I question lots of, like, look at this. Look at this. I know. I bet this 13. I know this is last season. But you see, he has that power. What is this? What is this? What is this? You just stop striking people out? Suspicious. Suspicious. Then we come over to Hendricks. He is a 3-4. Both are, you're a 3-3 and you're a 3-4. So both pitchers are not good. Both bats are not good. This game is not good. So bullpen, probably not good either. Arrighetti versus Angels. There you go. There's a home run for Zach. Righties versus, there you go, Houston, righties, Hendricks, Houston, home run, home run, home run, home run. Houston does do pretty well against Hendricks, but I ain't betting this garbage. You lost your damn mind. Let me show you the HR. Are there any in this one? Do you think there's some? Probably at least one, right? There's a handful. We got Sanchez, we got Zach, we got Pena, and that's all we got. We got 3 at least. Better than nothing. Better than none. 3.8, but you are a definite downward decline. That ain't good. That ain't good. That's a slide. You don't want that. 2-6, and then lastly, 2. Yeah, nobody likes that. Yeah, this one's a pass. There you go. Next. All right, from Houston, we're going to Minnesota and San Diego. Currently, San Diego 161, 8.5 is our toots. Come over here, green and yellow. Okay, so the hot dog, put the hot dog away. We don't need that right now, unless you just really hate ketchup. Use like a lot of relish, then you want them weird ones. So, hey, there you go. So let's go ahead and pop over. Be nothing for strikeouts yet. Not a single strikeout prop has been considered yet. So let's get rid of you and you, change you to you, and see Padres. And we have Taj Bradley, which feels weird with Minnesota because he was Tampa forever. So Pavetta here. So let's see how Taj has been doing. I know he's had at least 1 start in Minnesota. How you doing better, buddy? Because you didn't do that well in Tampa sometimes. No, you didn't. Your first game in Minnesota. Minnesota got buyer's remorse already. And they weren't buying, they were just like, Tampa's like, please take him. We don't want him in no more, please. Oh, Taj. Pavetta, you can see he's a 2 because he got blew up 1 game, but yeah, again, a game I don't want to put my money behind Pavetta or San Diego pitchers in general. I don't want to put my money behind because they have been burning money. And then Taj Bradley is the definition of Jekyll and Hyde. We don't know what's going. You could get Cy Young out of this man, or you can get somebody who should be in the minors. That's just That's the only two things he can do. So that versus righties, we got Minnesota versus righties, Pavetta versus Minnesota. There's that. I believe this is going to be a pass probably, but for the different reason of I just don't trust these pitchers. That's all it is. Not because the team suck or anything. I just don't trust them. Like, they could do it. Like, you're literally flipping a coin. And this is what you get. You got Jeffers, we got Wallner, and we got Cronenworth and Sheets. That's all we got for HRs. Let's open them up. Jeffers is a 1-2. Buckle my shoe. 3-6 for Wallner. That's a big jump. 2-8 for Cronenworth and 3-2 for Mr. Sheets. So, yeah, I don't trust the pitchers. I don't like this. I'm passing. Next. All right, moving on from Minnesota. We're going to the White Sox and the Yankees. Yankees, 1.5. Next. You think I'm joking? Watch. Just watch. Don't believe me? Just watch. 197 New York with an 8.5. We go to spreadsheet. We load it up. And, yeah, second hottest offense and runs. Like, they're still, they're striking out a ton, but they're getting dudes on base, and they're getting them home. That's what matters most. Can you get people home? So, 6-game winning streak, lost 4. They have no incentive. Their numbers are falling off, so, and they haven't been playing great recently. Yankees have been crushing the overs by themselves. They've been hitting the overs last few games too. So, I need to stop taking overs and take Yankees 1.5 because that should be the play we take. Let's get ready, you two. Change it over. Who's pitching? I don't even care who's pitching for New York, really. As long as the bats are good, we're good. Schlittler's pitching, and he's not bad. Shane Smith's going out there. All right, let's open up Schlittler, and let's look. We need to look at Shane Smith's strikeouts real quick, because the Yankees are 26, so we always want to at least acknowledge it, look at it. 4.8, not a good at all. I want at least 4 of these green. I want some pop that looks good. I want this in like 2 other spots, like 3 spots. So that's going to be a no for me, dog. Earn runs, not bad. He's not a bad pitcher. We come over here to Schlittler, and we see he is at 6.2 on a 5.5 on strikeouts. He could hit this. I mean, he's a good strikeout dude. And we go to earn runs. We see that. He pretty good. Even better, probably. So let's go bullpen. Come on down. Shane versus Yankees. Never faced him except him one time. And that was probably with the Rockies. And then we got you versus righties, Cam versus that, nothing. Okay, cool. I go to HR, and it's going to be nothing but Yankees probably, right? Just absolutely just littered with Yankees. Actually, there's some White Sox in there too. Interesting. Okay. HR-wise, we got Guerrero again. We got Ben Rice-A-Roni. We got Colin Montgomery. We got Bellinger. We got Brooks Baldwin. We got Grisham. You know, all these people. Edgar is at 2.8. Edgar's been doing quite well. We got 3.2 for Ben Rice. We got Colin at 4.2. Damn, we got Bellinger at 4.4. I might just go over again. Man, I was going to leave it alone and just take the Yankees, but man, the White Sox got some players that are, the ones that are hot are still hot, and you can see they're hot. And Grisham 3.4. Yeah, let's just stick with the over. What is it? 8? 8.5. I'm down. Let's take that. 8.5. Next. Slide on from Chicago. We're going to Kansas City and Detroit. Ooh, all that green. That's a lot of green. Okay. Currently, we're rocking Detroit slight favor on the road. 9's our total. We go to spreadsheet. Look at the numbers. It's so green. So much green. Total's 9, so that's not a Scooble day. You can tell that. So, okay. I see what we see. I see it. I'm picking up what they're putting down. Means we got some iffy pitching. That's what I'm seeing. So we want to go, where's it at? Tigers rolled way down here. All right, we got Flaherty versus Stephen Kolek. Well, I don't know much about Stephen Kolek, to be honest. To keep it frank, I just don't know. So it means we got to pop over here to Espen and see what we can find out about Mr. Kolek, because I don't remember anything about this man. So let's do this, zoom out. Yeah, I knew he was with the Padres. I don't remember him getting traded to the Royals at all. So you see he's pitched in this many games. Damn. When did you join KC? I have no clue. I'm not even gonna look it up. I don't care. These are all games, so there you go. 2, 3, 6, 1 is probably soon, and you were just not good. Look at these numbers. These are absolutely abysmal numbers. Ew. 4, 5, 5. Okay, this is why the over's 9. And you're going against 2 top 7 offenses. Oh, Jack, Flaherty, are you just as bad? Are you just my dude? Let's look. Earn runs. What are you sitting on? What are you sitting on? Oh, 3.8 for you, and then whatever Kolek is. Yeah, we're going over in this one too. Absolutely. Bullpen. Kolek versus Never versus righties. Yeah, the bats are hot. I don't even care. There's Flaherty. There's Homer for Pasquatch. Let's go over here to HR and let's look at the hot bats, shall we? Fresh hot bat signs on. Boop, boop, and boop. And not many HR, but the teams overall are hot. So, oops, that's what I want. Why don't you open way over there? Go away. All right. Let's see. Riley is at 4. Mr. Green's pretty hot. Frazier is at 2.6 and Garcia is at 3. So we got 3 HR, but I look at this and I see so much damn green. I'm not worried about wind. I'm not worried about rain. I'm not worried about that. So for me, and we got 2 awful, I'm going to say awful pitchers. I'm going over. It's 9? Yeah, over 9. Next. All right, moving from KC, we have 5 left. We are booking it. We're making excellent time. Ew. Get your hot dogs. That's all I say. Seattle and Cleveland. Seattle 133, 7.5. And come over here. Look at Cleveland. Just you go on a 3-game win streak. Yeah, you are terrible offensively. How are you doing this magic? I don't get it. Seattle, you're letting them do this to you? Shameful. Shameful franchise right now. Let's see. Get rid of Jack. Change you over. Who do we got in this one? It's going to be Logan Gilbert versus Gavin Williams. Both teams are in the red and strikeouts, so we will be looking at Mr. Gilbert strikeouts. I guess we can look at Gavin's while we're here too. Logan. Yeah, 13 against the A's. Logan has that in him. He can do that. He's known to do that. Look at that. He was almost 7 last year on average. 2025, he's at 7.2. Yeah, he had a couple. Yeah, but whatever. 6.5 against Cleveland, who's 21. I might take that. That's 7-1 on 6.5. It's 110. Not bad. I like it. I'm liking it. Gavin 5.2. Logan's one of those like top 10 strikeout dudes that sometimes the numbers don't matter. Sometimes they just don't. So let's go ahead and your strikeouts are just not as impressive. Sorry, there's not. So Logan's potential for sure. We got bullpen. Come on down. Gavin versus Seattle. There you go. Burt versus righties, Cleveland versus righties, Logan versus Cleveland. Not much, but we do have some strikeouts. Very nice. Jose does have a home run though, but still. I think I gotta take Logan. I think I got to. But let's look HR real quick, so we always do. Right here. Anybody up? Rocchio and Julio. That's all we have for HR. So we got Rocchio with a 1.8, and Julio with a 3. Yeah, I'm not leaning a team. I'm not leaning a side. I'm taking Logan. Absolutely. Give me Mr. Gilbert. Gilbert's over 6.5 Ks. 6.5 at 110. Absolutely. Sign me up. Next. All right. From Cleveland, we're heading over to San Fran versus Baltimore. Another iffy one. Questionable at best. Let's look. Where is it at? Right there. It is Baltimore 116. 8 is our total. We go to a spreadsheet. We look at our numbers. San Fran's offense has awakened. They are won 6 in a row now. It's a perfect time to be hot. You need to do something. If you're going to you got 30 days. You better push. You keep this up. You want to make the playoffs. Because right now, you're struggling. So Baltimore, you see their numbers. Let's go over to the props. Look at our pitchers in this one. Get rid of you and you. Change you to you. Right there. Got you. Found you. Trevor Rogers versus a ghost. This is the one where we had no clue who's pitching. It's undecided. So if you didn't know, Trevor Rogers is really damn good. I don't know if you know that or not, but the man is good. Baltimore can't do anything with the bats. They on a 5-game losing streak, but Trevor Rogers is Timothy. So let me just open up his line. We can look at his stuff real quick. Strikeouts, good. 7.2 average on a 5.5. It don't matter who strike. It doesn't matter who it is either. Like he's shutting them all down. Last 10, we go earn runs. Let's just earn runs. He's averaging 1 per game in the last 10. His highest is 2. We go. So you can take either of those. Probably feel nice and warm and fuzzy about it. We got bullpen. We come on down. Carson Seymour is who we have odds for, but ESPN hasn't updated yet. Who the hell is Carson Seymour? What? Let me refresh ESPN and see if they updated yet, just to make sure. Nope, still undecided. So we know nothing about Carson. He's never faced. Let's see, versus righties. There you go. San Fran versus lefties and Trevor versus San Fran. There you go. There is a home run. There's a little bit of data there. So I can't take Baltimore, but I can take Trevor Rogers. I almost want to go under 2.5 at 155. Damn. Oh man. I might just go strikeouts too, because dude has been cooking too. Hits allowed. He doesn't give up hits either. Ooh. Under 5. That might be the best play. Trevor Rogers under 5.5 hits allowed. San Fran's offense is fairly hot. Let's go look at the HR just to see just how hot they are, just to verify. Now, are they hot or are they team hot? This Devers, it's Chapman, and that's it. Okay, cool. 5 for Devers, but well, hell, let's be honest. That 13 is doing some heavy lifting. We got Chapman, who's doing quite well too. So, what's Chow doing this one? I wonder. I can't I want to take something with Rogers. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to take a prop of Rogers. And if anything, I think I'm going to take his hits under. He's only gone over once, and that was against Philly, who has been pretty hot. So he had 8 there. But if you go with the last 20 games, he's averaging 4-4. 5-5's our number, 135. That's what I'm going for. We got it. We're going ROGERS under 5.5 hits allowed. If you don't like hits allowed, take earned runs, take Baltimore, do what you want. I'm taking hits allowed. I like his last 15 games. Beautiful stuff. Next. Moving from San Fran, 3 left. Cubs and Rockies. For some silly reason, I took the under in this one yesterday. Silly me. I forget. Yeah. Cubs said, 18 total runs. Let's not do that again, shall we? Okay, good deal. Agreement? Yes. We got Cubs favored. Obviously, 11's a total again. Look, they're giving us another 11. Here's our numbers. Colorado's still struggling, even though they scored 7 runs yesterday. You can see Cubs, what they're doing. We come over to the props. Let's go look at the pitchers. Get rid of Trevor. Change this over to Cubs and the Rocks. Assad versus McCade Brown. Who? Exactly. We got pop ESPN open for hell. Looks like both these dudes. Oh wow. Assad hasn't pitched too. Oh wow. So let's just do this. Let's just double up ESPN right now. There's Assad. There he is. Cool. You come on down. You can see he's only pitching 3 games this year. So that's why. It's like, okay, 4-1-1. Not the best. You've had a couple easy ones in Angels and Pittsburgh, so you look better. But McCade Brown doesn't even have a pitcher. He's from Normal, Illinois. Funny. He's pitched in 1 game against Pittsburgh, had 4 runs in 3 innings against Pittsburgh. You gave up 4 runs to Pittsburgh? Cubs going to get you for a lot more than that, probably, buddy. So I almost want to take, let's just open up what we can. Earn runs for both of you. Ooh, yep, there it is, the 4. Not good. Over is at plus 130. Assad is at 3-4. I'm going back. I'm just going to go over 11, probably. Don't be silly. Just take the most common sense play. McCade and Brown never faced, obviously. Cubs versus righties. Rockies versus righties. Assad versus Rockies. They have some success. That's good to see. Other than that, let's change this to the Rocks. And we have nothing on the HR. But that's because both teams have been they're heating up. They had 11 runs yesterday. I'm going to trust the pitchers. I'm going to trust everything. It's Coors Field. It's not, you don't have to worry about rain or wind too much, but still, 11 though, it's a lot. Oh, but that pitcher, McCade Brown, and the size, they have success. I'm taking over. Let's not be scared. I don't want to root for no unders. Over 11, next. All right, 2 games left. We got Dodgers and Arizona now. Currently, Dodgers 202, 8.5 are totes. We go spreadsheet, look at our numbers. Both top 10 offense, but 29th in strikeouts. Arizona's going to continue swinging and missing. This is what they do. So, pitchers, load them up. Get rid of you 2, change it over. Whop, bang, right there. Glasnow versus Rodriguez. All right. We got to look at Glasnow strikeouts versus Arizona. Absolutely got to look at that. 6.5's our line. That's what you're giving me? Uh-oh. Glasnow, next. 5.5. 5.8 on 6.5. I wish this was higher, but I mean, dude has potential. Head-to-head versus Arizona, he had 6 last time. That was last year. Last 10 games, you see, given he's only pitched in 8 games since being back, but in the 8 games back, he's still, fairly good. 8 against San Diego and then 3, so he could hit it. He's close to that line of them dudes that's going to get it regardless. Rodriguez strikeouts 3-6 all over the damn place. What's your earned runs? Show me your runs. 3-4? That ain't good. Ain't good at all. What's your earned runs looking like, buddy? 2-4. A little bit better. So let's go match up. I'm leaning his strikeouts still. I say that. I lean it, but we'll see what I think here in a second once I see the HR. See, righties for Arizona, Dodgers versus lefties, Rodriguez versus Dodgers. Damn, that's a lot of green. That is, and there's some large number greens with some large at-bats. Like Hernandez, 3 home runs. I just take Dodgers 1.5. Look at these numbers. Holy Oh, that's a lot. We're done. We'll come back down. Hold on. We go do this real quick. We're taking Dodgers 1.5. When I see that kind of offense versus a starter, oh yeah, sign me up. Sign me up, Buttercup. I'm ready. Because yep, let me open up all these. I don't need you to. Yeah, boom. So HRs, we got 2.8 for McCarthy. We got Marino at 3.2. All right, that's cool. Undies at 3. Calls at 3.2 and Thomas is at 2.2. So yeah, this right here is one of the worst history matchups I've seen this season. Yikes, that is rough. And damn, that's it is okay. I'm sorry. I don't even care about this. When you have that kind of history, give me the Dodgers 1.5. 105 done. Next. All right, last game. I'm still taking just like, whoa. I had to go post that in the Patreon chat so people could see it, because that, when you have a history like that, that is amazingly bad. How is one guy so bad versus a team? I don't know. And it's not just one game, it's multiple games too. So whatever, we will ride that trend. Show me you can show up, because all right, last game is going to be Texas and the A's, Sacramento, and currently we have Texas slightly favored with a 10.5. We go to our sheet, we look 7.8, no rain, playing. Oh, wrong game. I'm still hooked. Let's see, 95 degrees. That can't be right. That can't. Is it really that hot in Sacramento today? Hold on. I gotta check today. Yes. Oh wow, the high today is 100. Holy, I'm in Florida and the high today is 88. What? Oh, one of those weird weather things. Okay, cool. That's crazy to me. All right, cool. But speaking of hot, Texas, look at their offense, crushing. Let's go to the props, see who's pitching, because that matters. Absolutely, because we might be taking Texas. Closed one too many, didn't I? Think I did. No, I'm good. All right. Last game, boom, boom. Who do we got pitching? We have Merrill Kelly versus somebody. Who's pitching? Mason Barnett, according to ESPN. Let's go learn who Mason Barnett is real quick. There's Mason. There you go. Barnett, triple. Oh, we have a breakdown. Most is 21% AAA Vegas, where he has 6-1 record across 24 games, 22 starts with a 5.83 ERA. Ooh, ew. Oh, wow. 123, 60 K walk. So he has averaging 1 strikeout per inning. He's a strikeout dude. Okay, called up. Okay, IL. So Lopez is out. Major league debut against Rangers team, 26 in the majors. Bro, see, that stat's very misleading, because do you not know what they're doing lately? This is what they're doing lately. That's their whole season. I hate when people use season stats when we're 100+ games in. That don't matter. It's like, yeah, buddy. Major league debut, huh? Well, you are a 6'2", 218 righty from Kennesaw, Georgia. You obviously have no stats. So, Texas, yes, please. Texas by a lot. I shall take Texas, and I shall take Texas money line, probably. They're facing somebody who has a 5.83 ERA. What are you doing? What are you doing? Not good. Bullpen down. Never face them. Obviously, major league debut. There you go. A's versus righties. Merrill Kelly versus A's. Don't even care. Don't even care. Let's come down. Boom, boom. What's HR? It's gonna be mostly Texas. We got young Jock over here. We got Brett Harris. We got Jung. We got Kyle. Okay. Jock. Young Jock is going down. 3.8. Let's see, 1.8. Brett. Jung's at 3, so Texas hot. Yep. I think this is straightforward. This is pretty simple. We're going to fade Mason Barnett as major league debut because his ERA is a joke. 5.83 in the minors, and you're getting called up? Bro, what are we doing? But you might get some strikeouts, because you seem like a strikeout dude who's going to give up runs. So you're like Chase Burns from the Reds. So that's what he does. All right, whatever works. So yeah, we're just gonna take Texas money line. We're gonna keep it real simple, just in case this dude's a stud. Which you saw that ERA. Texas money line. Let's call it. We're done. Let's go back to schedule. Load them up. Tomorrow's Sunday. You can see that there. I will be here tomorrow. Well, I am not doing a money line parlay today. You know what? I am going to do my parlay. I have enough for a parlay. I'm going to do it right now. So money line. I looked at my list and I was like, what did I take? Parlay. We're going to go Tampa. We're going to go New York Mets. Actually, yeah, Mets. We're going to go Yanks. We're going to go Dodgers. And we're going to go Texas. We got a 5-leg for you. There you go. How about that? So we're taking all the teams that I took money lines for spreads on, plus team totals, because yeah, obviously. I put Yankees in there because I took the over anyway, but I think the Yankees are still going to crush them. But just in case, I put the over in there in that game particularly. So a 5-leg money line. How about that? You cool with that? Cool. So tomorrow, Sunday, I'll be back. Appreciate you being here. Drop a like, subscribe. Check out Outlier if you want the props. Go check out the HQ if you want a list of plays. You know, the ones I show at the start of every video. The members get that before the video is uploaded every single day for every single video. So go get that if you want it. It's $10 a month. It's just, I try to give you some convenience so you ain't got to sit here and listen to me babble for 45 minutes. And especially you're going to want that in college because, them videos are going to be long. We got to work on that. So I appreciate being here. Drop a like, subscribe. Let me know what you're playing. correct my issues. They're there. I'm not perfect. You know that. And I'll see you tomorrow on Sunday for some more MLB. Peace.